in that country is women. So they respect women a lot. In fact, in the Western world, after woman, it is children. After children, their pets, maybe their dog or their cat. After those ones, before you now see women. So when men were talking in Nigeria, they didn't listen to them because they know that they are very corrupt individuals. They are highly corrupt. So they know Nigeria was a very corrupt country. So they didn't pay attention to them. They didn't even listen to them. So now what now happened was that they now used Bianca OJUKWU to write a petition that Ekpa, their Finnish citizen from Nigeria, is destroying the southeast because she comes from that same region. Can you see the technicality that they used? So now when these people now saw it, and Bianca OJUKWU went to the Finnish embassy and submitted that petition. Then somebody brought that petition to their parliament, and they read it and said, okay, Simon Ekpa, come, let's investigate this matter. And as the investigation was ongoing, Nigerian government, they didn't inform them. They don't know what is even going on. Nigerian government is even, adamant of what is going on. Or should I use the word oblivious of what is going on? They don't know what is going on. Now they are investigating, and they now call the same Nigerian government and say, look, you said this man is a terrorist. What evidences have you got? The other day, Musa was granted interview, and he was lying to the person that, we have submitted. They've not submitted. The documentation that they submitted was via Ojukwu's wife. They do not have any reasonable evidence to bring to the Finnish authority. When these things happened, they were jubilating. And even because, let me tell you why they are very confused. In Finland, there is nothing like one of the most secured prisons in Finland. There's nothing like that. What they have is correctional centers. They don't have anything like we live in the Western world. So these people, they should stop fooling you people, Nigerians. They are trying, like I said in my last video, they are trying to divide you. They are trying to because this is what they've been doing, divide and rule. So they are trying to divide us in our mind so that we will say, oh, Ekpa was even a terrorist. So those things are not even. Now the Finnish authority has now been calling them, the Nigeria, come and tell us how this man was inciting violence in Nigeria, how he was terrorizing Nigeria, what financial these people, nobody is showing up again. They ran away. They are now avoiding the whole cause. Can you see what the Nigerians are suffering? And these are the same people who kidnapped nnamdikanu from Kenya, brought extraordinary rendition him back to Nigeria, and hoping to try that same nnamdikanu in Nigeria. And the man refused and said, no, you can't do that because I know the law. And now look at, they now labeled him a terrorist. Even the northern leaders, most of the northern leaders were now the Fulani leaders, not the northerners. The northerners are very wonderful and very loving and peaceful people. Fulani leaders came together and said that the UN should proscribe nnamdikanu a terrorist, which means they're not even planning to release him. The UN should proscribe IPOB, which is you and I, the indigenous people of Biafra, as a terrorist organization. Which means the whole Igbo race now, they want to proscribe them as terrorist organization. And these people refuse. Now, the same Bianca OJUKWU that wrote petition against Simon Ekpa is not in Finland to defend all the petition. The same Christopher Musa that is telling you that it was not Christopher Musa that even submitted the petition. So Bianca OJUKWU now went back and told them that this Ekpa that you people are safeguarding has been petitioned by the Nigerian government in 2021 and nothing was done about it. Of being a terrorist in Nigeria, nothing was done about it. I'm giving you people the real gist. Now these people swung into action and said enough is enough. Let's even investigate this young man. And up to today that I'm talking to you, Ekpa has not been found guilty of any crime. Up to today. And that is why the Finnish authorities said they are going to speed the trial, because the trial is not even making any sense to them as well, because nobody is coming forth. Now, if after this whole thing and Ekpa comes out, because I know it's going to come out very soon, Ekpa comes out, how would these people that betrayed him, that betrayed nnamdikanu few, betrayed Ekpa few, betrayed and trying to stop, what is it called, Madam Ngozi or how would you people feel? All this your fight, why don't you wait for Ekpa to come out? Now, their main agenda was not even to arrest Ekpa, was so that the Finland Convention will not hold. That was their primary objective. because now it is now very open that Biafra has been redeclared. Biafra has been declared before, but now Ngozi redeclared it on the 29th of December because she didn't know what was going to happen and who was on her side and who was trying to set things up, which I practically understand. So nobody should blame her. She's a woman. She can panic at any time. And for those of, in fact, if you listen to Tupac songs a lot, you find out where Tupac said, trust no one. All the people I trusted that I gave love, when it came to fear, they all bounced. They all turned their back against him. But he's a survivor. He's going to survive. And he survived until he was shot to death. The same people that said, oh, they're my guys, they bite him. Now, this almost global hatred for Igbos, I wonder where it's going to lead Nigeria. But we told Nigeria that the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdikanu, I keep saying it, I don't know if Tinubu can do anything. He can go to hell if he likes. This kidnap of Mazi Nnamdikanu will be the one that will end Nigeria totally. Now, I want Bianca OJUKU, Madam Bianca OJUKU, government, the Nigerian terrorist army are in Biafran land. They are killing our people, making our land, you know, not a livable place. They are making our land to be a place that people can no longer stay. So please, Bianca OJUKU, I need you to write to, the way you wrote to Finland, I need you to write to General Christopher Musa. Maybe he doesn't understand what his soldiers are doing there. Let him remove all his soldiers from our land. It is now a sovereign nation. Musa respects sovereignty. So let him remove all his army from our land. Because I'm a please, Madam Bianca OJUKU, if you can write to Finland, please as well write to General Christopher Musa, as well write to Tinubu to remove his soldiers. They are killing our people. Our people are really dying. There are a lot of videos I have that I can't put on my platform. If I put it, they will block me. But I know that all this nonsense that is happening will come to an end one day. We move. We can never be divided. Biafrans has come to stay. And when you watch the Biafrans of today, you will know that they are not the Biafrans of yesterday. Everybody is ready, including me, to die for this cause, no matter what. We are not living as humans. Do you understand what I mean? So, Madam Bianca, please, we are not asking you, we are not begging you, we are telling you to do that. Please tell him that our land is under siege. They should remove all their army, their police from our land. You are the foreign minister of Tinubu, so please deliver our message to him. Thank you, ma. We are begging you. And our chief of staff, may God bless you and continue to strengthen you. Mazi Simon Ekpa will join us very soon because Nigeria has no case. Mazi Simon Ekpa has no case to answer. And Nigeria has a case to answer in ICC. I keep telling you, all the social media nonsense that they're writing is just rubbish. It's just to divide your mind. It's just to divide our mind. But united we stand. We can never be divided. We can never be destroyed. Nothing can penetrate us, Biafrans, these days. And why I'm saying this is so that the people that are asking questions, nonsense question, where is Ekpa? Ekpa is fine. Ekpa is doing well. Ekpa is not in any detention in Finland. I keep saying that. Whether you like it, you believe it. Whether you don't like, you don't believe it. That is your own cup of tea. We don't care who you are and what you believe. What you believe here is that Ekpa is fine and is in safe hands.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on whenever you have a from. It's another editing of on the street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. But I believe share for more political discourse. Pastor, Dr. Ngozi or Ngozi has come out to say that Bianca will pay heavily for betraying Biafra struggle. So that she will pay heavily for betraying Biafra struggle and for staying out Sanaka. How can you guys listen?
Yes, good morning. Excuse me. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. Yes, Ngozi Orabeze, Oradi Orama, Nneyaga Zerege, it shall be well with you. You know, she has come out boldly and said that Bianca OJUKU will pay, and she must pay.
She must pay.
Yeah. She must pay by betraying us. Because she forgot so soon that her husband started this and let Ojukwu started it. This legacy was the legacy of her husband and which she has come out to abuse. You know, from the first year she abused it. You understand? The first day she accepted the Nigerian offer, is the first the day the abuse started to this struggle. Do you know how many people of the Igbo, the Biafrans, that her husband led into the war that ended up in the grave as I speak to you? You understand me? Do you know the meaning of genocide? Do you know the meaning of genocide? It was as a result of the struggle of her husband, her late husband, which we carry out to stand on our feet today to continue to get what we want. And now she's turned down and betrayed us. And now at the same time, she worked immensely to make sure that she puts Simon Ekpa down with her influence, to make sure, because her mind and the mind of Nigeria was to stop Simon Ekpa and to stop that December 2nd. You understand? That restoration of declaration. You understand me? But it was quite unfortunate that even as they were planning through her and with her, that even the Biafran, that Ojukwu Biama is not sleeping. The God of Biafran is not sleeping. He's awake and he's alive. And he has been with them. And he gave them that idea that even without Simon Ekpa, the whole world has seen it that it is not Simon Ekpa's case. Neither is it the issue of Simon Ekpa, but it is the issue of the Biafrans in the diaspora. You understand? And that was why you saw it clearly that very day that it was not Simon Ekpa that even made the statement or the announcement on that very day, nor collect the quote on that very day. It was another person. That is to tell you, even as Simon Ekpa goes, another person come up.
But Pastor, how will she pay for it? Like,
good and fine.
Anything that
hello, she will definitely, she's going to pay so immensely and so dearly. When that time comes, she will pay. When the time comes, she will pay.
But
for taking that step.
But she has said once, she once said her husband has embraced Nigeria and has ended the Biafra struggle. And that is why she ought to also not join the Biafra struggle.
You know, I am not surprised because she was a baby. Because she speaks like a child. She don't really understand the meaning of that struggle. She don't really understand what her husband had called the Easterners. And I remember during that time, she was not yet born. Yeah, she was not yet born. It was like a history to her, but a history which she come to betray. Because the man that instigated this was her late husband, of which she's enjoying that man's wealth and resources and companies and money today. Yes, most of the 60 to 70% of Ojukwu wealth, riches, she's the one enjoying it today. Did she know how Ojukwu acquired those wealth? By saying that Ojukwu have come and they have given up on Biafra. Says who? Let her go back, a recap on what happened. I watched this one on MITV. That was 2003 and 2004 thereabout on MITV. Ojukwu was interviewed. Ojukwu stated it clearly that he did not belong to majority, he belonged to the minority. He says so. With that statement, is there any atom of him giving up on his dream?
But Pastor, Ngozi has also said that whatever Bianca is now, it was the influence of Ojukwu that paved way for her.
Of course, that is the pure truth. Nothing more than that.
She said that she made the name all to herself before Ojukwu met her.
Hello.
The misword.
Hello, she, yeah, yes. But who made her? Did she just come out and become Miss World on her own? Somebody, let me tell you, just like this Big Brother Nigeria. Have you ever followed Big Brother Nigeria up? If you follow it up, you will find out that it is not about who play the game in the house well that win the tax. But to those who have much fans and supporters, who has a much financial backup, you understand, are the one that always win the game. Are you getting what I'm saying? So that is it. For her to win that Miss World was as a result of the backup of somebody, and that person is Ojukwu.
That person is.
Yeah.
How do you know that person?
Ojukwu backed her, Ojukwu sponsored her, Ojukwu followed her, support her. And the face of Ojukwu branded at her back gave her what she obtained as the Miss World.
But then she was not married to Ojukwu.
She was not married, but they knew. And the interest was there. The emotions was there. The friendship and the relationship was there. The clubbing and the meeting was there. The party together was there. So what are you saying?
But Pastor, she also made an allegation that you said you made I get what you to the cap on this again, that her husband led the agitation. Are you convinced that Ojukwu dropped the BiAFRA?
Ojukwu, don't you hear what I say? Ojukwu never dropped anything. This is a platter of lie, and this is the problem Nigeria have been facing. They don't speak the truth. So if Bianca coming to speak, I'm not surprised, because it's a slave to Nigeria. A tool, a material being used by the Fulanis. So they are using her. It's what they ask her to say. That is what she will say.
Really?
Yeah. Is she not a slave toy? She's a slave toy. Anyhow they want her to do, definitely she will do, obey. Ojukwu has never, even in his grave, go to his grave now, ask him, he will tell you, I've never stopped this agitation. I never drop it. And if Ojukwu drop it, I said 2003 to 2004 on MITV interview, he said he did not belong to majority, that he belonged to minority. It's like you don't understand, that's why I'm repeating this. What does that imply to you? It means that he has never, and I will not forget when he said again that he will no longer carry gun, that the people that will carry gun to fight for their right are his children. What does that tell you?
That he will not carry gun.
He will not carry gun again. Before he died, he said he's old. He said I cannot carry gun again. That if there is a need to carry gun, that my children, our children are the ones that will carry the gun to defend themselves. That is what he said. You know, Nigerians always find a way to corner truth, to corner things. They don't always speak the truth. That is the problem we have here in Nigeria. He said it. But you know, it's quite unfortunate that today he's not alive. I would have said go and ask him, or go to his X handle and do your verifications. You can find, if you can do such, go ahead and do it. You will see the statement. You will see things about Ojukwu. There are many things in his thing that you and I did not even know about this. He has never for one day dropped. He maintained his word and his standard. He remains whom he is. So, you know, you see the reason why many Easterners like us, we don't really believe in the leadership of women. They easily brainwash them, easily bribe them, easily deceive them. But I am happy that somebody like Ngozi or Abeze, that's why I call her a man-woman. Inside of her, she's a man, but outside of her, she's a woman. Do you hear what I say? Do you get it? And that just it. And God will bless her. God will bless you. And God will bless everyone. Everyone that stand on this gospel truth of Biafra. Because at the end of the tunnel, the light will surely shine.